We've been lucky to ride our bikes around the world.
In some of the sport's biggest races.
It's been one heck of a journey.
But if we went back to the start,
there are a few things we wish we'd known, and in this video, we're going to list a few of them.
Descending is super fun, but when you first start riding, it can be an aspect that is quite scary. And I have to admit, when I first started riding, it did make me very nervous and put me off a little bit.
But with confidence and practice, it is possible to learn to enjoy descending and actually get pretty good at it too. Those skills and the ability to descend well comes with practice, and if you keep on doing it, skills do improve and you do manage to improve your ability. So keep on at it and don't worry, bit of time, bit of practice and you'll be flying.
I love descending now. Woo!
Woohoo!
Yeehaw! Now, running out of energy when you're on your bike can feel like a little inconvenience, but a true proper bonk on a bike is something else, and something I really wish I'd have avoided at all costs. It's quite hard to describe the feeling you have when you bonk. It's like, imagine the hungriest you've ever been, times it by 10, you have no energy, and every single pedal rev feels like you're doing about 1,000 watts, but really you're doing 3 watts. But it almost feels like a rite of passage that every cyclist has to experience a true bonk. And you do really learn your lesson from it. But beginner me, avoid a bonk at all costs. If there is one single skill that you need to learn for when you're out on your bike, it is how to fix a puncture. Now, this is something you want to have practiced and understood before you even head out the door. If you're not sure how to do it, then head over to the GCN Tech channel where we have loads of videos on how to do it. The last thing you want is to head out on the ride when you're new to cycling, get a puncture and be stranded on the side of the road not knowing how to fix it.
One skill I really wish I'd known when I started cycling was how to hold the wheel in front. It is a skill which takes some practice, but once you master it, it gives you so much confidence in a group situation, allowing you to ride further and faster than ever before, and also test yourself with riders who are a little bit stronger than you. You can see though, something I'm still practicing. There are these things called lights that allow you to see in the dark. It doesn't seem like a revelation, but it's one thing I wish I'd known when I first started cycling, because I always remember being really scared of riding in the dark and having to absolutely rush home, make it back before dusk fell and the night really became an issue.
I remember having these little lights on my bike that basically allowed other road users to see me, but they didn't really allow me to see where I was going. So I wish I'd saved up a bit of money and invested in some good quality lights so I could ride into the darkness.
That's the thing, then you could have ridden it any time of day.
Yeah.
Okay, one thing I definitely wish I'd known about when I started cycling was gravel. There may have been cycross back in the day, but I still didn't do that much of it, and let's lump it in there with gravel. Gravel and cycross, two things I wish I'd have done more of. Mainly because I could have tried a racing and competitive environment without traffic, and also there'd be loads of events to travel to which weren't quite as far away as the kind of thin and far between road races that are on now. Plus, in the winter, on days like today, when you're getting a bit cold out on the road, off onto the gravel trails, out on the cyclocross bike, warm yourself up. And now I take any opportunity to do it. Woohoo! On that note, I wish I'd known about all the various offshoots and different sort of niches in our sport, which makes it great. Bikepacking, Audax, gravel rides, you name it, there's something out there for everyone. Aside from simply focusing on the racing and performance aspects of cycling, you really can discover so much on two wheels. But I guess that's half the fun. There you go, a few things we wish we'd known when we started cycling. Let us know down in the comment section below though what you wish you'd known and what's enlightened you along your cycling journey.
And as always, if you enjoy this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and we'll see you in the next one.
One thing I wish I'd known as well is that I'm terrible at sprinting. Absolutely terrible. There's still be manners.